Hello, everyone. Today is day 44 of reading the Bible until I reach the end. Today we're going to be in Genesis 44, guys. It's been quite a journey, guys. We are getting so close to the end of Genesis. Only like 65 more books of the Bible to go. Got a lot more days to go. I think we're only like 3.5%, 4% done with the Bible. So yeah, we're going to be here for a while, guys. But last time we talked about Joseph. Again, we're still my favorite story of the Bible. I love how long it is. It's such a great book. And I mean, right once we get on into Exodus, which is the next book, we talk about Moses, which is another great one. But anyways, so Joseph was like, hey, bring back Benjamin. He ain't know his name. He's just like, your youngest brother. If you bring him to me, I'll let your other brother, Simeon, go. And his dad, Jacob, was like, yo, I don't know about all this. It seems kind of fishy. Simeon's low-key already dead. And they were like, whoa, like, that's not cool. So they low-key just left Simeon there for like a while. And then once they ran out of food, they were like, darn, man, now we got to go back to Egypt to go get more food. And they were like, hey, we can't go get more food if you won't let us bring Benjamin. And so he's like, all right, bring Benjamin. I'm paraphrasing. That's not how they talked, I think. So now they get back, right? And Joseph is like, yo, what up, guys? I see you guys brought back your freaking little brother. All right, let's go eat. And he sat them in order, youngest to oldest. And they were like, yo, what kind of witchcraft and wizardry is this, man? How do you know? Except they knew it wasn't witchcraft and wizardry because they knew that Joseph, believed in God. But they didn't know it was Joseph. So they're like, dang, what's going on? And today, we continuing. All right, let's hop right into it. Now Joseph gave these instructions to the steward of his house. Fill them in sacks with as much food as they can carry, and put each man's silver in the mouth of his sack. Now this happened the last time. He gave them back their money, and they were crazy about that. Then put my cup, the silver one, in the mouth of the youngest one's sack, along with the silver for his grain. And he did as Joseph said. As morning dawned, the men were sent on their way with their donkeys. They had not gone far from the city when Joseph said to his steward, go after those men at once, and when you catch up to them, say to them, why have you repaid good with evil? Isn't this the cup my master drinks from and also uses for divination? This is a wicked thing you have done. So Joseph's just really putting the nail in the coffin. He's really messing with these guys. Verse 6, when he caught up with them, he repeated the words that were said to him. But they said to him, why does my Lord say such things? Far be it from your servants to do anything like that. We even brought back to you from the land of Canaan the silver we found inside the mouths of our sacks. So why would we steal silver or gold from your master's house? If any of your servants is found to have it, he will die, and the rest of us will become my Lord's slaves. So you guys don't make promises that you don't know you can keep. Now he's lucky that Joseph is a man of God, otherwise this would not ended well. Verse 10, very well then, the steward said, let it be as you say. Whoever is found to have it will become my slave. The rest of you will be free from blame. Each of them quickly lowered his sack to the ground and opened it. Then the steward proceeded to search, beginning with the oldest and ending with the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. At this, they tore their clothes, and they all loaded their donkeys and returned to the city. So they're grieved. They're like, our dad's going to kill us. They're going to kill Benjamin. We're all going to be slaves. Our dad is just going to die from grief. It's not looking good. Verse 14, Joseph was still in the house when Judah and his brothers came in. Oh, I lost my spot. And they threw themselves to the ground before him. Joseph said to them, what is this you have done? Don't you know that in a man like me can find things out by divination? Oh, I keep on losing my spot, guys. Please just bear with me. Divination. All right, verse 16. What can we say to my lord? Judah replied. What can we say? How can we prove our innocence? God has uncovered your servant's guilt. We are now my lord's slaves. We ourselves are the one who was found to have the cup. But Joseph said, far be it from me to do such a thing. Only the man who was found to have my cup will become my slave. The rest of you go back to your father in peace. Then Judah went up to him and said, pardon your servant, my lord. Let me speak a word to my lord. Do not be angry with your servant, though. You are equal to Pharaoh himself. My lord asked his servants, do you have a father or a brother? And we answered, we have an aged father, and there is a young son born to him in his old age. His brother is dead, and he is the only one of the mother's sons left, and his father loves him. Then you said to your servants, bring him down to me so I can see him for myself. And we said to my lord, the boy cannot leave his father. If he leaves him, his father will die. Oh, sorry. But you told your servants, unless your youngest brother comes down with you, you will not see my face again. When we went back to your servant, my father, we told him what my lord had said. Then our father said, go back and buy a little more food. But we said, we cannot go down. Only if our youngest brother is with us until we go. We cannot see the man's face unless our youngest brother is with us. Your servant, my father, said to us, you know that my wife bore me 2 sons. One of them went away from me, and I said, he has surely been torn into pieces. He's talking about Joseph. And I have not seen him since. If you take this one from me too, and harm comes to him, you will bring my gray head down to the grave in misery. So now, if the boy is not with us when I go back to your servant, my father, and if my father, whose life is closely bound up with the boy's life, sees that the boy isn't there, he will die. Your servants will bring the gray head of our father down to the grave in sorrow. Your servant guaranteed the boy's safety to my father. And I said, if I do not bring him back to you, I will bear the blame before you, my father, all my life. Now then, please let your servant remain here as my lord's slave in place of the boy, and let the boy return to his brothers. How can I go back to my father if the boy is not with me? No, do not let me see the misery that would come on my father. So, if you guys remember, a couple chapters ago, we talked about Judah. We talked about his morals, how they were nowhere near Joseph's. I told a lot of you guys in that video that it seems kind of like a break in the middle of Joseph's story. But it's to show the redemption of Judah further on. So now Judah's went from being this self-entitled, selfish, like all about me. It's all about me. And now he's instead offering his own life to be a slave to Joseph, who he doesn't knows Joseph, in exchange for his brother Benjamin to return home safely. I've always found this to just be so, like, I don't know, a testament to second chances. How everyone can change even when you don't think that they can, guys. So don't give up on anyone you guys know. If you don't think they can change, no one thought Judah would change either. And look at him now. Sacrificing his own life so Benjamin can go back. Now, spoiler, none of them die. None of them become slaves. I honestly cannot promise the last one. Maybe they do for a little bit, but they don't stay slaves. I can't even promise you guys that because Exodus. It's fine. We'll get there, guys. But anyways, that's all I got. I'm starting to ramble, guys. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. Peace.